I said I left my baby girl.
Fucking up my motherfucking match!
Said I won't be coming home.
Bro, how the fuck did that happen?
Alone.
Oh my god, are you kidding
She
me?
doesn't
Fucking
fully understand. And I'd rather leave than to cheat. She give me some time.
Somebody should come and manage this shit, man.
I lust inside of me. Been together since all teenage years. I really don't mean
sorry ass fat nigga!
Need some time to be alone.
Nigga, shut the fuck up!
But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad.
Fucking trash ass nigga,
man.
MO 342. What the fuck is that, nigga?
I don't have no fire teachers that I would have liked to fuck growing up. They were all like big ass black bitches that loved fried chicken. And I kid you not, I had this one teacher when I was in, what was I, in 4th grade. Oh my god, I just couldn't stand this bitch. She was this big, tall, light-skinned lady. And this bitch was addicted to fried chicken. I'm telling you, when I say addicted to fried chicken, I'm telling you, she was addicted to fried chicken. Now, let me tell you guys a little quick story real quick. So, when did I go to this fucking school? I went to the school in 3rd grade. This is when I first came out of private school. And I was really like out of private school. My mom was like, you know what? You guys just gonna have to go to public now. So the rest of my 3rd grade year, first half was in private school. The rest of it was fucking in public school. Like I always said, my mom would pull us out of private, put us in public, put us back in private, you know, put us back in public, whatever the fuck I just said. Man, those are some good times too when I think about it. Very nostalgic. But so I go to this new school that's like off of 74th Street. I think it's like 74th Street Western or some shit like that in LA. It's called LaSalle Elementary. Mind you, you know, I go there. The first day I go, you know, I'm the tallest kid in school, blah, blah, blah. First day I go, niggas already starting shit. I go in, I fall for the biggest trick in the book. I know this sounds like a motherfucking, you know, like a fake story or some shit on a cartoon, but no, this shit really happened. So, one of the dudes said, oh, here, have a seat. I'm gonna pull out a chair for you. If I suck, you wouldn't be watching me. But you could suck my motherfucking virtual dick, though. Fat ass nigga. I see your profile picture. Worthless cuck. Anyways, let's get back to what the fuck I was talking about. So I fall for the old chair trick. I'm gonna sit down. They pull the chair from under me. I fall. Boom. Everybody laughing at me, pointing. Ah, look at this tall ass nigga on the floor. Blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I'm only in 3rd grade. So I get up. I was like, all right. It was this nerd dude. I still remember this dude. He had glasses. His name was Ernest. How the fuck do I remember a nigga from 3rd grade named Ernest? Because I don't forget no fucking face and names. So this nigga was pointing at me and laughing, and so he was close. I got the chair and I swung it at this nigga and hit him. And he was like, they hit me with the fucking chair. Blah, blah, blah. After that, the whole class hated me. I had to fight the whole class, nigga, for at least a whole month. I was walking through the door. They was all taking turns, socking me in the back, everything. And then I got tired of it. I was a quiet kid. Niggas thought something was wrong with me. I was a quiet kid. I wasn't always outspoken and shit like that. You know, everybody, even a bitch that was a tomboy was socking me in the back. I was like, all right, fuck it. So I start punching these niggas back. I'm sitting at school lunches by myself, no friends in the class, everything. You know, for a kid, that's very detrimental. You know, if I had this brain when I was in 3rd grade, I wouldn't give a fuck about kicking it with nobody. I don't give a fuck about no other human being being around me to make myself content. But when you're a kid, that's very detrimental. If you have one best friend and that nigga doesn't come to school, goddamn, you're going to be like a fucking goddamn, a fry left in a McDonald's box all day. Like, you're going to be a lonely ass motherfucker. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. If I was sensitive, I wouldn't be streaming no more, cuck. Suck my dick, bitch. You sensitive. That's why you got upset about me banning somebody. Now suck my dick virtually and listen to this fucking story, bitch, after I ban you. Because we know you will, cuck. Anyways. So basically, you know, I had to end up catching a couple of fades, everything like that. it was towards the end of the year, so I only had to spend like a couple of months in that class. So I went to 4th grade, and it was this fucking teacher, and I'll never forget her name, Miss Mercier. Big, tall, light-skinned black bitch. For some reason, she just did not like me for shit. Like, she was always yelling at me, this and that. And this bitch always had a fresh, and when I mean a fresh, box of fried chicken on her desk every fucking day. She ate so much fried chicken to the point where we had a substitute teacher for a whole month because the bitch had kidney stones and all types of shit from eating fried chicken every day. I'd be shocked if she was still alive because her health was very bad. So I'll never forget, my nigga, she used to do the coldest shit. So her son was in the same school as us. But you could tell he was like slightly special ed. This nigga had a fucking head in the shape of a box. Like literally his head was like an actual box. His head was in the shape of a Rubik's Cube and he had a ducktail. How many of you niggas in here know what a ducktail is? I don't know. I think it was Church's chicken if I can remember. Hold up. Niggas got some nerve, nigga. If I was sensitive, you know the type of nigga I would have been murdered myself. Y'all niggas are stupid. Think about the ideology of what you're saying and the logic before you try to dare call a nigga like myself sensitive or insecure or anything. I'm the most godlike nigga, period. Can't nobody handle the type of hate and scrutiny I deal with, bitch ass niggas. I'm nothing but somebody that absorbs it and I never spit it out. I suck that shit in and use it as power, nigga. You motherfuckers would be crying and ready to kill yourself or kill somebody if you were in my shoes. The fuck? Realize who the fuck you speaking to, nigga. That's why you're here. Any fucking ways. So her son, you could tell he was like slightly special ed, but I didn't really know because I was a kid. But when I look back on it as an adult, I basically just understood what was up. So she had a party and she made, I think it was maybe like 2 of us in the class, and I happened to be one of them. Nigga, I never got lucky with shit in life. Period. I never won no drawings, never got the candy in class, none of that shit. Anything I got is because I put myself in that position. So she had a party, nigga. When I say only 2 of us in the class, and it was a new student and it was me. She let this nigga swing a piñata out there in the yard, knock out all the candy, right? Now we're kids. I'm a 4th grader. We're kids. She let this nigga swing, hit the piñata, bust out all these Snickers, Twix, what's the other fucking candy? Sweet Tarts, Jolly Ranchers, you know. A kid's dream. I'm seeing nothing but colors and candy. And I go to grab from some of the candy, and she says, you niggas know my real name. I don't even say it. She was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "You don't know my son?" She's like, "Put that candy back down." I was thinking in my head like, what? Like, the candy is out here. You're telling me that I can't have none of the candy? Nigga, I even tried to grab a Tootsie Roll. It's funny somebody mentioned the Tootsie Roll. Hey, Chrono Lucas, thank you for the 30. Hold on. Much appreciated. Pay for the cam. All right. Jerseys on sale too, guys. Jerseys available for pre-order. If you don't know what it looks like, boom. If you just seen it on pics, here you go. Voila Magic, get your pre-orders in tonight. Let's make that order number jump up to 42. So let's get it. 10 tonight, please. So I try to grab for the Tootsie Roll. After she told me, she said, "Didn't I tell you not to touch none of my son's candy? You don't know him." And it's funny, I still remember this shit. And I was just like, damn, I'm thinking in my head like, why the fuck would you have your son swinging a piñata and only 2 of us can't get the candy, and I'm one of the only 2 that can't get the fucking candy? So long story short, this is what really fucked this bitch up too. So in 4th grade, I started to make little friends, right? It was different. I went to a different class. I wasn't the new student anymore or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure your mom's gonna get it too by the time I'm done stroking her so deep I'm gonna give her fucking pancreatic, nigga. Suck my dick, bitch. Anyways, but take a sip of my pH smart water. You know, that bougie shit. So, this is how I knew she was a fucked up bitch. I used to have this friend named Anton. Hold on. What the fuck is up with my chat tonight? That shit tripping. I'm gonna have to pull it up on another browser. So, I had this friend named Anton, and he would always try to teach me backflips. You know, boom. Long story short, he would complain that his stomach was hurting every day in class for like 2 weeks straight. He'd be like, Miss Mercier, my stomach hurts. Can I go use the bathroom? Can I go use the bathroom? And she got tired of him asking. She's like, yeah, go use the bathroom then. Why you keep asking me to use the bathroom? Yelling at this kid every time he wanted to use the bathroom. Let's fast forward to like after a month. This was a month of her yelling at this dude because he had diarrhea over and over and over again. We all come into class. This bitch is sitting at the table crying her eyes out. She like just crying with her fried chicken right there, whatever the fuck she had to drink. Wouldn't be surprised if it was Kool-Aid. She's crying her eyes out and everything like that, just bawling. Dude, all right, get out of here, nigga. So, she tells us, she said, guys, she was like, Anton passed away. And the whole class just started weeping because this dude died. Like, he died in the fucking 4th grade of diabetes. And I bet you that shit fucked her up for life. Because she used to yell at this kid over and over and over and over again. And this nigga, he ended up dying off diabetes. And she was wondering why in the fuck this kid kept asking to use the bathroom because the nigga had type 2. So that means his parents was probably feeding him Kool-Aid, Totinos, whatever the fuck was out. All types of fruit snacks, gushers, all types of shit. So after that, it just completely fucked this bitch up. She was never the same. I don't even know why I told that story, but yeah. Nobody knew because he probably had ghetto parents. Nigga, the transition from private school in LA to public school was completely different. But yeah, guess they didn't know he had type 2. And shit, everything, you know, his organs gave out. Of course she was overweight. She was fat than a motherfucker. Did I have any fights during high school? I did. I'll tell that story for $50. Hold on, let me go ahead and let me see. That's crazy though. Hey mods, be on the look tonight. Just make sure we just ban everybody that claims to not fuck with me but sucking my dick in my stream. I really don't get the logic behind that, but yeah, let's go ahead and remove them. Thank you. There we go. That's how my camera should be. Yeah. Jonathan Leggett. All right. Well, hold on. Let's wait till it pops on screen. The Payday Nerd, thank you for that. Thank you for going green. Everybody, thank you for going green. Salute, salute. Make sure you guys pre-order your Covenant jerseys. Mods, make sure you promote my website a lot tonight, please. I think I have a thing. All right, we just waiting on the celebration to pop. All right, Jonathan Leggett with the 50. Hey, think about it. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. So,
Fight story.
the fight story, right? So I was a freshman in high school. Hold on, I was a sophomore. You had a teacher that was notorious for not letting kids use the restroom at the shit, and the bitch didn't let me go up playing, but you shit it inside a glove. Damn. All right, so basically, I'm looking good today. Oh, thank you. It's haircut time already. But yeah, appreciate it. So fight story. So I don't know. I was never like respected amongst blacks like that because I was always like different. You know, I don't know what you can call me, like a geek trying to be cool. I can't say I was a nerd because I wasn't like, yeah, or shit like that. But I was like stuck in the middle, and I felt like I had to impress other blacks. It does cost $30 to cut on my can. Those are my rules. So long story short, there was this girl that I thought was very attractive. I thought she was the finest chick in school. And I knew that I had no chance of fucking with her. Let's see, what was my attire like? I was wearing like, you know those Chinese stores that have like jeans and white tees and shit like that? You know, your typical like swap meet fucking Asian store where you go pick up shit like that. Misfit. Yeah, there we go. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my identity back then. So, long story short, I knew I was a good looking dude or whatever, but I still couldn't get like bitches like that. But there was this girl, I'll never forget, her name is Jennifer. Of course, you know, she still look, I'm not gonna front, she still look good to this day. Looked like we had a couple of jersey orders. I'm not too sure. Let me see. All right, so we're at 33 orders. Salute. Thank you to whoever ordered. Matter of fact, she's actually one of the only females I know from back when we were kids that actually is still sexy enough to get banged. No, she wasn't white. She was black and Mexican. Her dad was black and her mom was Mexican. So everybody like, man, Jenny is fine as fuck, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, man, I used to just be like, man, she's like the sexiest girl I ever seen, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's so fucking fine, this and that. I could tell you another story about it, but that's going to cost another 50. But, so this is about the fight story. So we were already together, everything like that. Everybody was hating on me. When we got together, everybody was hating on me. When I'm telling you all the black people hated me, man, how the fuck that nigga get with her, blah, 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 that nigga square, da, da, da. That nigga don't be wearing J's, like that nigga ain't got no fits, that nigga ain't geared up, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe that nigga got with her, whatever. And then you'd have some niggas that would fake the funk and be like, damn, my nigga, I see you got with Jenny, blah, blah, blah. All right, I see you, my nigga, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, all right, cool, this and that. So that's when I had the biggest fucking haters. I went from being like unknown to somebody that got the most fire girl in the school. Still top 5, one of the fireest chicks I ever had. Now, every day I was getting mad dog. We used to kick it in front of like a lunchroom. We used to kick it in front of like the cafeteria. The cool niggas wouldn't go in the cafeteria. You buy your shit at the window. If you went in the cafeteria, you was considered just like what ASAP Doodoo said at L7. You was considered a square, blah, blah, blah. If you went in the cafeteria. If you didn't buy your lunch, niggas was clowning you. So we used to always stand outside and be tonguing it up crazy to the point where like the duty guards would be like, hey, you guys doing too much. There's not another LTG streaming, nigga. That's me. That's somebody ripping my stream right now and sucking my cock. Virtually only. So it was this nigga I'll never forget. He looked like Kodak Black. It was this dude that looked just like Kodak Black. That's not 70s kid shit, dumbass nigga. The fuck out of here, bitch. That's not even close to shit. You don't know my demographics. Kill yourself. Anyways, so basically we was tonguing it up every day outside of class. Outside the class, outside the lunchroom, tonguing it up and like grabbing her, squeezing on her ass. We're just doing the most. A lot of PDA. I don't even do PDA no more because I don't even like kissing or any of that shit anymore. Period. I don't like hugging and kissing. It just make me want to throw up just thinking about it. So anyways, shouts out to my mods. I'm gonna have to go green on you niggas in a minute. So long story short, it was this dude that looked like Kodak Black. And this dude, every time he seen me with my girl, he would just start mad dogging me over and over and over again. A big shout out to my mods. He would just start mad dogging me over and over and over again. Mad dogging, mad dogging. And one day, he was like, nigga, what the fuck you looking at, homie? And I was just like, you looking at me, blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, nigga, catch that fade, though. I was like, all right, bitch ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. You know, I had to bark back. So, all right, hold up. Salute to my mods. Now, I didn't want to fight this dude or whatever. I wasn't vibrant like that back then. Like, yeah, I wasn't like afraid of nobody, but I wasn't really about that confrontational shit. So the whole time we walk into the back, I'm like, man, everybody's like, come watch me beat this fake ass thug's ass. Blah, blah, blah. I'm about to knock this fake thug out. This and that. He's like, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. We can square off right here. I was like, nah, let's go to the handball courts. So all these black people following us. Everything like that. We go to the handball courts. My girl's like, nah, just babe, like, don't do it. You know how they do, typical shit. Don't do it, blah, 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 this and that. I was like, nah, fuck that. So he starts squaring off like this. You know how niggas that can't fight always squaring off like this. Now, I know everybody in here that's black, you seen a nigga square off like this. And if you're not black, you seen a nigga square off like this on video. Going like that. So, I'm just in my regular stance. I'm like, you know, just ready to go. And the fight wasn't even that long. So I remember dude swinging at me. I remember this dude threw a big ass haymaker. He comes back. Whew. I didn't duck. I went back like this and I caught him with a left. And this dude just spun around and fell. Everybody's like, oh shit, I didn't even know this nigga had hands. Oh shit. Everybody like flipping out, going crazy. They didn't even know I could fight, anything. Flipping out, going nuts. Then this dude grabs me, like pushes me against the handball court, grabs my head, start kind of hit me in my head. And I'm like uppercutting this dude over and over again. Then that's when everybody started breaking this shit up. But I remember I busted his shit too. Hey, Mersado, thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. Hold up. I'm telling you, all the black people thought I was a square. Yeah, you know, he threw out a fucking hook that was coming out at like 50 frames. So, I mean, while he was caught in his recovery, he would basically, if you throw a punch that's that looping and you don't have speed, I could just be like, all right, I can counter you easily. So he threw that shit. By the time I backed up, I could still come in for a cold one. I could throw a hook and still have all day. Because if he threw out a 60 frame hook, by the time you get to me, boom, I can counter with a hook easily. A jab would have been better, but I didn't know frame data like that at all back then. So, and yeah, IRL frame data does exist. So all they did was they broke us up. They broke it up, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't even that long. They broke it up, blah, blah, blah. After that, I got hella respect from niggas. They was talking about, yeah, we about to jump this nigga after school, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when I kind of just got a little bit popular in my school because I happened to fight. You know, when you fight, niggas respect you and shit like that. But yeah, that's the fight story.